This presentation is about data flow in Autodesk Vault. My name is Richard Rankin. I work in Global Services Data Management Support. So how does Vault data flow across a network? What happens when a user checks out a file from Autodesk Vault? By the end of this presentation, you'll hopefully have a better understanding of file data flows across the Vault infrastructure. It's perhaps easier to explain when the various components of Vault Server are separated. But first, it's worth explaining that Vault uses SOAP. SOAP stands for the Simple Object Access Protocol. SOAP uses XML and relies on application layer protocols such as HTTP. It's simplest to think of SOAP as a packet or envelope containing the envelope itself, the address, a stamp and contents. For simplification purposes, I'm going to be representing any SOAP packet by this symbol. So separating the different components of Vault Server to remote computers, we have a database server, a file store server and the Vault Server itself. So the user sends a SOAP request to the Vault Server for a file, for example, a checkout. Using the SQL VaultSys account, Vault Server sends a query to SQL asking for information such as where is the file. SQL returns the query to Vault Server saying it's in folder XYZ. Using the impersonation account Autodesk Vault, Vault Server uses ASP.NET to get the file from the file store. The file is then put into a SOAP packet. Using HTTP, the SOAP packet is sent back to the user or client, and the file is created in the local working folder. So how does this work in a multi-site environment when the file resides in another server's file store and has not yet been replicated? Let's add another site where on the left is our existing site. We'll call it Site A. On the right we've added a second site, Site B. Site B has two servers for simplification, one hosting Vault Server, a second server containing the file store and sharing SQL, remote SQL. The user logs into Vault Site A and checks the file out. This sends a SOAP packet over HTTP to Site A's Vault Server. Vault Server sends a query to its SQL database asking where the file is. SQL returns the information containing the file's location to the Vault Server. It's in folder ABC. This time though, Vault Server at Site A is told that it's not been replicated to this site yet from Site B, so a message appears on the client asking them if they want to replicate it now from folder ABC. The user says, yes please. Vault Server on Site A uses ASP.NET to get the file directly from Site B's file store and places it in its own file store. Vault Server on Site A writes to SQL that the file is now replicated. Vault server on site A then uses ASP.NET to get the file from its own file store. The file is then packaged into a SOAP packet and sent to the user. Thank you for your time.